a lot of progress here in the last, I guess it's been about 6 weeks since we were here at a board meeting, but a lot of progress, whether it's been dry, not a whole lot of rain, which has allowed us to really excel with site utilities, earthwork. Foundations have made a major push, so we're already on to Area D with foundations. The storm shelter also has some widened foundations. Those foundations are now complete as well. Also got some steel erected, so if you drive down Roelker Road, you look at the main entrance to the building. We've got all the steel at the main entrance erected and detailed, so that's it's good when we start seeing that type of activity take place. Looking forward, underground site utilities still take place. Grading activities east of the property. We're optimistic that we'll get clearance to fully complete our work on that side. Really, the only work activities we've got over there right now is bringing spoils from the western half of the property onto the other side of the creek. But hopefully we'll get approval to do some clearing activities here pretty soon. VJ's on site, they're our tilt-up contractor. They're doing the casting slab, so that's where they actually form the tilt-up panels, and they'll bring those over and get those erected. So that's on the table for this week. Tilt-up concrete's getting ready to start here towards the end of next week. We've got continuing on with the underground MEP roughing. Masonry's getting ready to start, looking at July 10th on that. We just need water on site for that to happen. So we're working through the steps on getting that. And then we'll continue on with steel erection and getting the trusses on site and get those set. So a lot of activities taking place. There's a lot more activity getting ready to come up.
Can you address, I understand that we haven't had rain in a very long time.
Sure.
So what is there to do about the dust issue, or is there anything? Do you see that on other sites? Again, we haven't had rain in a very
Sure.
long time.
It's a challenge that we have to work with. We're not required to bring out water trucks or water it down. Really on the site,
Is that the only?
pretty much, you gotta put
the
water
only
on
option?
it, and that's only good to a certain point, right? If you bring the water out and put water down in the morning, you're gonna get that top layer to
Yeah.
a certain reasonable, point. But right now what we're doing is we got scrapers out there that are pulling, feet off per day. So as you get below that layer of water, you're just not gonna do you any good. Fortunately, this week, we're gonna get some rain, it looks like. We've got rain in the forecast, which will help things. But generally speaking, no, we've never had to water down a site, certainly not a site this big. There are some measures we could take along the roadways and knock some of it down the high traffic areas. But it's really not feasible to water 80 acres.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
As Bobby has said, that, it's not feasible to do the entire 80 acres. You said the high traffic way, would that be that road that's the road that's gonna be the east-west road?
It'd be the east-west road running between Roelker and Highway F,
Yeah.
ultimately, as that gets cut through the creek.
But if we got into another exceptional dry time, where we don't get some of this rain, just like today, I mean, it looked like it was gonna fall out of the sky and it did nothing. Is that something we'd want to entertain? I think, at least you want the number, and then we can go from there. Does that sound
Yes, I
right?
think so.
Yes.
So,
That would be great, thank you.
Yes.
Get you the number as soon as we have
Thank
them. Okay, we'll get you the number, put that out in a board memo, and perhaps Mr. Jones and I can talk, and we can allocate some resource to that maybe.
I just wanted to say too, we want to be good neighbors. We're not, deliberately letting runoff go on off the premises out of our limits of disturbance. We certainly can't do much with the dust. We're hopeful again that Mother Nature's going to help us out. Really, the last 2 months, month and a half has relatively been one of the driest springs we've had in a long time. It's called spring loosely. I know it's summer now, but spring, summer, late spring, early summer, it's been dry. In comparison to the last 2 springs, it's been extremely wet. So, there's challenges there we work with. Construction is just that. It's, you're subject to the elements, and there's always a wrench thrown at you, but we try to do our best with it. So.